Welcome to Mr. Freeman's class. We're going to talk accounting. We're going to be proving cash, posting cash and receipt journals on 10-4. So what we're going to talk about, we're going to go real quick through this as quick as we can through cengage working problems on your own, 10-4. And so here, I started doing some of the work already. We know this is going to be, we got it here, put here at the bottom because we're totaling these out. I'm going to put the 30th. And then we're putting totals. Here we're going to put 0. There's nothing there. So 0, we'll tab over 0. Here we'll add up. I did some of the adding already to make it a little bit quicker for us. Our accounts receivable. It should be $3,555.80. Our sales credit, $6,408.30. Scroll down, 384.50, 63.48, and our cash debit is $10,285.12. Okay. Yeah, all these I put zeros, they just disappear, so don't worry about it. Okay. Come down here, you want to input all the adding up that you did for the totals, for the accounts receivable, sales credit, sales tax payable credit, sales discount debit, and cash debit. You want to put them in the correct column for your cash receipt journal proofing, and you're going to add up and see that the totals for your debits and credits balance out and equal each other. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to come down to approve cash. I did some of this already, help speed it up. It's time consuming. Cash on hand at the beginning of the month, they stated was $86.17.01. And now we're going to add in our cash debit of $10,285.12. That's our plus total cash received for the month. We're going to equal those out. And then we're going to take the difference, which we equaled was to $18,902. And we're going to take the credits for the month of our cash account, which they're stating is $69.48.15. And we're going to subtract it and get the difference. And we should balance out to $11,953.98 is what they're stating. That's what we got. So we can move forward and grade to the next one. The reason I'm using on my own, for you guys know, I was trying to see if I could skip just to see everything that they wanted us to do. And I just put random numbers in and it forced me to grade. So the working together portion, the first part, everything's all jacked up. So we're go ahead and get everything right. So we move to the next step. So post to your accounts receivable ledger. Okay, so here's your accounts receivable ledgers. And we're going to post to them. So first thing we do is we're going to go right here to Cal Diller, and we're going to hit the post for the 3rd. Okay. And now what we have to do is we have to post where we're going to put the cash receipt journal for page 6 here. And we go to accounts receivable, and we're going to post our credit of $185, and then we're going to subtract it from our $990. And that should give us $795 as our balance of debit. And we're going to come up here, and we're going to put 110. Okay. And next we're going to work on is our GFT4. That was on the date the 7th. We're going to see R9 this for accounts receivable. Cash receivable journal on page 9, and we're going to credit the $29.89.20. And we're going to 90, subtract the difference. That should give us 3969.7. Okay, we need to make sure we record this as 120. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to record Roberts College number 12. We're going to put CR6. I put a 9. I don't know why I did that. I was thinking about right now. I think I put a 9 there. Okay, and we're going to credit its accounts receivable 381.60 and find the difference. And they came out to $692. Okay, now we're gonna record this up here for 130. These were cash sales. We go to cash account. Okay. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next one. And we're going to record in the general ledger these transactions. So we're going to come down here and record what the totals were for the cash, if it was a debit, if it was a sell discount, however it was. So the first one we get cash, we know it's a debit, so we go 30. And we're getting this from CR6. And we're going to debit the 10,285.12. Now we have to add that to the balance. And then we're going to do accounts receivable 30 CR6. And we're going to put that as accounts receivable is going to be a credit of 355.80. And now we're going to subtract 9012.50 minus 355.80. And that'll give us 5456.70. And then we're going to come over here to do sales tax. So we know it's the 30th. We know it's CR6. And we're going to sales tax is going to be credited, and so we're going to credit the 384.50. 384.50. That's going to be adding to the credit balance of 917.88, 1302.38. And next we're going to hit sales. So sales credit of 6408. I'm going to go ahead and get that on my calculator. So that's the 30th. We know that's going to be CR6. And we know this is going to be a sales credit. And so we're going to hit sales credit for 6408.30. And that's going to increase the balance to 100,000. So let's get that put in my calculator. And I got 106,413.55. Then we're going to go over here. We're going to hit sales discount, CR6, and where the sales discount was 63.48. We're going to add that 63.48 to 612.18. That's going to be 67.66. And don't forget that then we have to come over here. Okay, this was popping up. Okay. Make sure you hit the tabs so they pop up correctly. And then those check marks might not show up. This tab over, we're going to put here the account numbers underneath each of the columns on the account receipt journal for where you recorded the totals. So yeah, sales or sales. Oops. And my sales tax payable, my sales discount, and then I have my cash debit. Okay. So this is what it should look like. Go ahead and grade it. As long as we did our math correctly, everything will look good. Looks like we did. Our human error is typically in the pushing the numbers correctly. And then we'll go ahead and we're gonna prepare to show our totals for our accounts receivable, what we have based off of the individual ledger. So over here, we're gonna go ahead, Kelly Diller, we're gonna put in at 795. Then we'll go to the plumbing, FJT plumbing, 3969.70. And then you would come in here and put Roberts College total in, and it's 692 plus 3969.70 plus 795, and the total should come out to 54.56. And final grade step should add up right. We're done. Any questions? Make sure you go through, double check everything. Make sure you put in your post reference. If you don't know, if there's not one, place the check marks. Make sure you put check marks underneath where you need to. Any questions, comment, send an email. Hopefully this helps. Y'all have a great day.